Hey peeps, Pinkolol16 here in another video of my own to commentate over. We're up to my New Year's special, which I made in the beginning of 2014. Not much I can say about this video. Most people were trying to make New Year's specials at the time too. But like, this was around the time SM64 was beginning to decline. It's far worse now, but in the group, I and Starman3 and maybe like 2 other people were the only ones doing SM64. Others were like, I'm gonna do it, but they never really did it at all. And because this is another other video, I use this intro again. On December 28, which was the birthday of someone else in the group. These two. She's there because Matt is. Her birthday's in October. Bryn at the time was beginning to get really depressing. I say that because 2013 went really quickly. All the other years I've been in have gone extremely quickly too. It felt like yesterday since I was in the exact chat, basically, which was to me. He thinks there's something wrong because of the tone of my voice. Also, what the hell is this? My foot and hand are in the stairs. Also, there were a lot of member conflicts around this time, so yeah, it was really difficult to put people in this video. Yeah, at the time, Akin was beginning to become more of a joke, more of a spazzy idiot. That's the whole point of his character, so I guess it kind of worked. They're apparently in Womp's Fortress for no reason. Let me just get all the characters out of the scene, basically. It actually is his birthday on New Year's Day. I know someone else who was like that, or knew someone else who was like that. Bryn was actually, I don't remember if Bryn was acting depressing at the time. I know after a small period of time he did, but I really don't remember, but it is his birthday on New Year's Day and I wanted the video to focus around something related to it, so I was gonna make it relate. By the way, there's a remix that I wish I could have used here, but I used the original version of the song. This is a Sonic Advance song, Secret Base, Act 1. He's following him because of the whole, oh, your birthday's on New Year's Day, I want to talk to you then, thing. Basically, as you can see, they're all in the areas. These are all random people that I've cherry-picked out of the group. I'm still using the Christmas texture pack because, well, part of it, the wintry bits, because of the fact that, it's still winter, so it's my winter texture pack too. Thank you, DeShaney. And I still didn't know how to black fade, so all these mask fades look really dumb. I'm going downstairs. This is Docs. The actual day was actually really depressing. I remember that happening because at the time a couple of the members just randomly as of hell left the group. Yeah. And they were starting to lose trust in Starman 3 and I was like, oh god, why are you doing that? It would literally be like 2 or 3 months before I do the same thing. The actual day wasn't nearly as happy as this, since the leave caused so much drama. Akin's chasing Brandon. The OGs before was justified. It's supposed to be relaxing music here, but it's really hard to do that with Chow. This was my favorite portion of the video to make. What I'm trying to say here is, in 2013, since I joined YTR, it was so big. The biggest thing that had happened to me at that point in time. So, I was treating it as such. By the way, I have a video in the backlog to eventually release, focusing on this history in a much more elaborate detail. This portion is just a bunch of snapshots from points in the year. I'm talking about the exact chat room. Listening to Sanity Within Chaos, which was CD-ROM's show, episodes 2 and 3. Episode 2 was when their remixes were on. 3 was when they were actually talking as Skype call on the show. I was listening to them at the time. I faced them in Mario Kart 7 at a later point in January. I faced Captain in SM3. I wasn't in the group at the time, but they were good opponents. February 11 was when I gained moderator status of the YTR chat room. Joining the group on February 25 of 2013, basically. It's the same day, but it's a different place. Second, first being Fawn. It was like 5 AM on April 7 when I was commentating over Starman 3's I was part of the commentary of Starman 3's playthrough of Super Mario Bros. 3 of World 5-1. It was April 8 or 9. I was doing Skype Randomness Skit 9 with them. This was a text version of the part of the video that I did. As of the recording of this video, I haven't commentated over that yet. This was the 9,000 subs thing. And I've again put this in text instead of my voice. This is the proper script line. This is what they properly said. And I properly said too. Yeah, that was a very prominent memory of mine. Yeah, that was a part of the video. This was when I came in late for the Blooper 44 preview, which was a video that I worked with Salmon3 so hard on. Revealing the truth on YouTube, but that passed the Pinkolol16 video to them. Yes, that is the actual script line that I actually spoke. Just in text form. Of course. Yeah, mid to late August, YTR falling apart, people running off. This was one of Salmon3's mini videos. This was Skype Conversation Battle Episode 1. These are all portions of which I've said. The DST change was because I wanted to talk to them again properly. Because when people change the DST around winter, 12 AM becomes 2 PM. Whereas in summer it changes to 4 PM instead of 2 PM, so that gives me more time. I'd rather have it be the in-between where it's 3 PM though. I had to listen to them again to think of a line that I or someone else said that was prominent in my life. This one's recording because I'm the one who recorded Skype Battle Episode 9. I haven't commentated over that at the time of this, but I will do that eventually. Thanks to Starman3, basically. I'm nervous. That's what that's supposed to imply. And there wasn't enough songs, so I had to do the rest with a different song. Yeah, because of all the people leaving. Yeah, this was the days when I had no computer and I was only on the Wii U. Yeah, I was only on the Wii U talking to them through the internet browser on Twitter. Which was boring. Because of my virus that I had at the time. If you haven't watched my previous video, let me black screen right now. I had a virus at the very end of 2013, December 16 to December 23. Well, I had to get the computer fixed. But beforehand, this was what had happened. There was a virus called Explorer.exe. Normally, Explorer.exe monitors your taskbar and the icons on your desktop. What happened is that in the task manager, even if I hadn't done anything on the computer whatsoever, a bunch of explorer.exes would start popping up all over the place, and they would start sapping CPU for literally no reason. I wasn't doing anything, they just randomly popped up for no reason. What would also happen is in the volume mixer there would be a slider for Windows Explorer, quote unquote. If I so happened to listen to it, which I did at points, I would be listening to an advertisement for some completely random thing. It would constantly mute itself in an attempt to convince me that my computer's completely fine. And I had to get the computer factory reset by a guy over a day in comparison to a week for the previous person who did absolutely nothing. I had to wait a day for a person to factory reset the computer to default, and I saved my Christmas special video and every single file that was precious to me on that on a hard drive, so then I was completely safe. So the days without the computer here are referencing the point in time where I was affected by a virus. I don't remember doing anything stupid to download that virus, but it just happened. December 25, 2013 was a cold day, which was actually quite weird. But it wasn't cold in the way people normally expect. If you want to find out why, check out my Christmas special commentary. "2014 was actually better than 2013. Let me just say that right now. My audience, obviously. Put a counter on how many times I put comedic curtains in a video. I loved Dream Team. Oh yes, it's like 4 minutes of the whole video. Remember when I said I loved Dream Team? Yeah. If you don't understand, there's music from it right now. I'm covering up my mouse because I had no time to re-record when I was trying to record the random moment. So yes, there's a mouse cursor there. Yay! Past mouse cursor self. I should make the cursor a character just to screw with myself. Okay, when I do these scenes, here's what I do. I actually listen to the song, and I repeatedly try and record a part where I do the dance motion to the song. I was obsessed with that song at the time. This isn't embarrassing. I didn't even speed this up. I'm depressing. This was a song that I asked Bryn about. What do you want me to dance to? And that happened. This is actually that song. I actually asked Bryn about this before I did it. Yeah, that was obviously not done from behind the scenes. Bryn loves Mega Man. And especially was obsessed with it at the time. Almost like me with Splatoon now. A conjoined effort, basically. That's why the outline's green. I was about to say blue, but that's not blue. See you all, have a good day, peace, and when I next see you, we're going to Super Mario 64, The Curse of the Invincibility Frames. Which is the only reason I haven't been releasing videos. So see you then.